If you are looking for a house or apartment to rent, you need to be on the lookout for more than just a good price.
Yeah, that's true. There is a scam you should know about, and 7 on Your Side's Michael Finney is here to explain how this thing works.
Now, it used to be the landlord would check you out, but now the tables have turned, and now you have to check out the landlord.
Back then when
KGO Radio's morning news anchor, Jennifer Jones-Lee, was looking for a new home when she found this place.
We looked on Craigslist. We found this great house. I thought, though, in the beginning it was a little too good to be true because it was listed at under $1,500. Fabulous house, pool, the whole 9 yards. But I thought, it's right down the street. I've got to go check it out.
Once she saw it, she figured something was up, eventually getting in touch with a woman renting the house.
I was really shocked when I got the call. It was a typical call. Hi, is your house still available? I said, no, I'm sorry, it's not. And I hung up the phone. It was pretty quick and simple. And shortly after, I got another call, and she's like, let me tell you the story here.
Jennifer told her she had been emailing back and forth with a guy calling himself David, who said he was the homeowner.
He and his wife, apparently, had to move to West Africa because they had put a bid in on a petroleum company. And right there I went, that's a little odd.
Jennifer didn't get taken in by the scam, but plenty of others do. The economy has left many homes sitting empty, and the bad guys are now using that to make a buck.
This particular crime, we've seen an increase in it, probably because of the unique housing situation that we have.
Laura Peck is with the Sacramento Police Department.
If somebody identifies a vacant home, they'll go in and go as far as changing the locks, representing themselves as the owner or the landlord, and then they actually go as far as renting it out to an unsuspecting victim.
An unsuspecting victim like Kristen Prasad. She called about renting a duplex and was asked if she wanted to take a tour.
I ended up meeting him that day, and I looked at the duplex. It wasn't in great condition, but he had like a homeowner's paper, and he was really friendly with all the neighbors, so I didn't think twice about whether or not if it's for real or not.
She gave the guy $950 in cash and checks, and he changed the locks, giving Kristen the keys. Still, the whole thing was a scam.
It's called rent skimming.
Assemblywoman Fiona Maw has introduced legislation cracking down on the practice by doubling the punishment for first-time rent skimmers.
Current law right now is you have to be caught 5 times rent skimming before it's considered a felony. My law would actually make it the first time would be a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in prison and $2,500 in fines.
Now, if passed, law would also allow for the prosecution for grand theft. Now, that's a felony. The bill is making its way through the legislature, but even if it passes, be careful when you're renting. Always meet the owner or agent, check paperwork, and ask the neighbors if everything seems like it's on the up and up. Do you believe this?
Who would think?
Incredible.
Right, thanks, Michael.
Sure.